Hey, boom, 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 boom. Let me grab your attention here. Pay up. Wait, pay attention. Listen up. That's what I meant to say. Listen up and pay attention. It's funny that I just mixed my words up there because when I was a kid, I had a speech impediment. Why am I telling you this? Well, first, I want you to notice the powerful, authoritative, and dare I say it, even a little bit sexy way that I talk now. The way that I communicate directly, powerfully, with strength and confidence. You may not think that a little kid, a skinny little kid with a speech impediment could turn into this, but stranger things have happened. And so, how does this relate to you guys? There's Malene. Hey, Malene, how are you? As you tune in, as you join in, do me a favor, hit some emojis, say hi, do something to register that you're here, something that lets me know that you're tuning in and paying attention, because let's face it, that's why I do this. It is true. I did have a speech impediment as a kid, and I had a speech therapist named Dr. Scott. And he would, yeah, Dave, I'm back. I'm going to be more focused than I was on my profile. Dr. Scott would help me with my speech impediment and pronunciation, and then give me pretzel sticks as a reward. And I think that in hindsight, the pretzel sticks weren't as much of a reward as Dr. Scott being a very, very kind man, as I remember. Exceedingly kind and patient guy, right? Hi, Maggie. And I think that having someone who believed in me and who really, held a higher standard for me was more powerful. Although as a kid, I did enjoy those pretzel sticks too. I did. What I think is funny about this is I went from being a skinny, nervous little kid with a speech impediment, including a lisp, including incorrect pronunciation of certain vowel sounds, the whole 9 yards, even a little stutter sometimes, to being a guy who's actually created a program on how to speak charismatically and with power, seduction, and force in your voice, and authority. Authority is the word I was looking for. Can you guess where I'm going with this? Can you guess what I'm leading up to with this? Most of you are in this group because you need more clients. I'm always saying that, right? To everybody in the wolf pack, they'll recognize that. Everybody who works with me one-on-one or in any small group recognizes that I'm always saying the bottom line here for me is I got to help you get more clients. That's the only way I'm really doing my job, is if I help you get more business. Everything else is just a means to that end. Now, you're here because that's what you need. Otherwise, you would not have joined a group called Organic Marketing Secrets Revealed. And so, Malene, you want to up your charisma game? You need to talk to me. You need to talk to me. We need to talk. You and me need to talk. We need to powwow. We need to hash it all out. Anyway, what I want you to understand is the power of support, the power of guidance, and the power of having somebody genuinely believe that you can do it. Some of you who are watching are in the wolf pack. And of those in the wolf pack, some of you are participating in an experimental thing that I'm doing called Offerpalooza. And by the way, for those of you in Offerpalooza, it's free if you're a member of the wolf pack. I'm really happy with it. By the way, guys, those of you watching, I think I'm going to make this a thing within the wolf pack. But here's what is so fascinating to me, and you guys can attest to this. As soon as I said, let me give you context if you're not in the wolf pack, okay? The hardest part, without question, about creating an organic marketing process for yourself is actually starting to make offers to the public. It is the number one hardest piece. And what happens is people will go through all the rest of my training and they will love it because, frankly, I'm very good. I'm good at what I do and I care about you. I'm not only good at what I do, I'm a good teacher. And that's important, but I digress. And so people have this great experience, right? This experience of really loving the training, the community, the things they're learning, which are powerful. And then when it comes time to start making the offers, it's so weird. Have you ever seen those videos that get shared around Facebook of like two dogs at a fence barking at each other like crazy? And then the fence opens and suddenly both dogs don't have anything to say, right? You know what I'm talking about? That's kind of like how people's enthusiasm just vanishes when it's time to make offers. We find all these little tiny infinitesimal, too small to even be observed with the naked eye excuses that stop us from the key thing that we need to do. The key thing that we need to do. The key thing that we need to do. You got to make the offers, boys and girls. You got to make the offers, right? And that's a metaphor for life in a way. And so I created this thing called Offerpalooza, and it's really simple. Those of us that want to participate just say yes. We get thrown into a private messenger chat, and we commit to making a minimum of 3 offers a day for a 7-day period. So it's basically just that's all you're talking about, right? And then we regroup. We see how it went. We assess. We debrief. We post-mortem. And we see where we can help each other. And this is the difference between trying to go it alone and having someone who believes in you. Now, in this first round of Offerpalooza, we're getting some good results. And we're also getting, I'm not going to name any names, but Dave, who's on this broadcast, is in Offerpalooza, and he's getting some results. But he would also attest, or would at least agree in his heart, that even within Offerpalooza, people are holding back. And it's so strange, right? It's like, how do we get over that inertia? What do we do? How do we go from the stuttering kid with the speech impediment to the guy who is able to just come on camera like this, winging it, I might add, improvising all along and delivering with power? How do we do that? What does it take? Well, there are a lot of things that it takes. But the number one thing is just the desire to push through the resistance, right? That's what got me through my speech impediment. That's what's going to determine in the Offerpalooza group who has success and who doesn't. And by the way, I'm going to define success here as either sales or valuable data gathered, or both. But you've got to just, at some point, you got to just dig in and push, right? And this is the part that people struggle with. I'm going to read Dave's comment here. When you're feeling a little skeptical about making offers constantly, the group drags you to your computer to do it. Yeah. This morning I did 3 offers that would have not posted without the group because I wasn't in the mood. That's exactly right, Dave. For the Offerpalooza people, I'm doing a spontaneous call tomorrow. They don't have to pay extra for it or anything. It's just I want to get in there and get into the psychology. And one of the things I'm going to talk about is, how do you feel? How does it feel when it's time to make an offer? Because we need to be aware of this, you guys. Here's the thing that I want you to understand. All the money you will ever earn, all of it, is currently in other people's bank accounts. Communication has to happen. And the better the communication, the more money will transfer to your bank account. Offers are communication. They're a certain type of communication. They're what you might call persuasive communication, aka copywriting. And the level at which we will get in our own heads and get in our own way and stop ourselves from the very thing that we proclaim to the world that we want desperately to achieve is just jaw-dropping. It's just phenomenal how we will just Tanya Harding our own success. We will just cockblock ourselves, to use a technical term. So look, some of you here, some of you watching this, or who will watch it after the fact, are ready to move more quickly. So I'm going to turn this into an offer right now. Okay? Because I've committed to the people within Offerpalooza that I'm making offers. I've made a commitment, and I don't want to today, but I'm going to do it for you guys, and for me too, of course. And it's going to be, this is proof, right? It's video proof. Here's the thing. For just a few of you, I am opening up applications, and here's how you get the application. You just notify me that you want to have a conversation, and you apply by talking to me for the program that I call, simply and elegantly, I believe, the Clients from Groups method. If you want to ramp up to serious new income within 30 days, and you have the energy, the passion, and I'm not just giving lip service here. It's going to take passion, and you have some money to invest, right? So you got to invest energy, time, money, and passion. And within 30 days, I'm confident that we can at least increase your investment by a 5x, if not better. I'm not going to tell you what the investment is here. You have to reach out to me to talk to me about it. But I want a small group of you to go through the Clients from Groups method with me. And what will happen as a result of that is you will come out with either a membership community that pays you monthly, and or you'll make sales of your higher ticket coaching offers, service offers, whatever they are. I'm confident to say the only way that you could not make money with this is if you don't do the work. I believe it's that good. The only way that you could fail to make money with the Clients from Groups method is if you don't actually do the work. If you do the work, I promise you, I'll support you to the point where you make more money than you invested. And so that's my offer to you. And it's only open until April 1st. So if you'd like to speed up your results, compress the time frame to being income positive, I want you to reach out to me. Now, let's don't act like you don't know how to get a hold of me. You can tag me in this group. You can send me a private message. You can make a comment here in the chat. Whatever you want to do, take the initiative and find a way to reach out to me. A lot of times they say, make sure that you only give people one way to contact you so you don't confuse them. And I think about that a lot. And I'm gonna put the impetus on you to be responsible and to be a resourceful grown-up, because that'll show me that you are resourceful. If you're ready to really be on a track to either having 20K months or making 20K months in the future, reach out to me. Let's talk. I'll ask you a few questions. And if I think it's a fit, I'll invite you to work with me. I promise you the investment is lower than you probably think. I guarantee you the deliverables are way above what you think. I promise you I over-deliver in a way that very few do. I'm not afraid to say that publicly because I know it's true. I over-deliver. And it is my mission to help you get to profitable months within your first month. So if this sounds like something you'd like to talk about, find a way to get a hold of me and let me know that you want to talk about this, okay? All right. So there is my psychology and marketing lesson for the day, mixed with, you guessed it, an offer. Because the only way I'm going to get clients and get the income I want is by serving you. And I can't serve you unless I let you know that I'm serving you, right? It does me no good to sort of imagine serving you in my head. Nice job, Dave. Hell yeah. Dave's already making his fourth offer for the day. So it does me no good to imagine serving you in my head, right? I've got to deliver, and I do. So if you're ready to start seriously changing your business, then get in touch with me. Get in touch with me before April 1st. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate it. I like that you're saying I'm humble, because I'm sure that I'm not coming across humble on this live stream. But you guys rock. I want to help a small group of you through the Clients from Groups method to really legitimately change your business into one that feels stable, into one where you know it's growing. I got to tell you, the feeling is tremendous. You'll love it, and you'll love the money and the impact and everything else. So get in touch. Don't pretend you can't find me. Okay? Get in touch if you want to talk about this. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much.